Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Farmwskiville. We have a gentleman here with his 15-ton articulating front end loader, and he's running a root rake through our pasture. When Peter Canaris came to visit our place and he did a consult, him and I came to the agreement that forestry mulching is great, but for what I was looking to do with the animals, it just made the most sense to do somewhat of a shallow root raking. So the gentleman that's here today, he's not going to be going too much more than 6 inches into the ground to try to rake the palmetto roots out. And it would take me probably years to do it by hand. Years. So as much as I don't want to rake the silvopasture, it's just kind of something that needs to get done. But once it's raked and maintained and we get that soil to where it needs to be and I get a cover crop on it, it's probably going to be pretty nice. The thing of it was, after kind of calculating everything, the time of the year, the amount of time I have to get a cover crop on after the raking's done, the amount of time I have to kind of get all the loose palmetto roots that remain, to get the dirt all evened out, all that stuff, it just really did make sense to try to get this taken care of now than waiting any longer. And this snuck up on me. I made the decision about, I'd say 2 days ago, and the day's here, so this guy's going to be here with me, well, for about 10 hours. And we should be able to get most, if not all of it, finished. So we're gonna go over and see what he's doing, so you get a better taste of what this root raking thing's all about. By the way, he's using a custom implement that he had made from a machine shop just a couple miles away from here. So this guy's been doing this stuff a long time, and now, I'm confident he's going to do a good job. We're about an hour and a half into this root raking deal. This is what we call lane 7. Looks a little different. I went through and by hand picked up as many loose palmettos as I could, and I think he will end up coming back here and disking this just to try to get it flattened out. Now here's the pile that he has left from raking this area, and this will probably sit for a couple days. I'll let the outer layer dry, and then we'll just start digging through this thing like we're looking for buried treasure, because I want to get all these palmetto roots separated out and then get that soil that's left over here dispersed back onto the pasture here. A lot of work ahead. It's about 10 a.m. and the guy in the machine has made it through, at least preliminarily, I think 6 of the 7 lanes on this side, the eastern side of the dry stream bed. So he'll probably get pretty far along today, if not done, with most of the preliminary stuff. And he's working on getting this dead tree out now. And there she goes. All right. It's about lunchtime now, and our root raker has moved to the other side of the dry stream bed. So I just wanted to show you what's going on here. He did take a couple passes, again trying to keep it somewhat shallow, and looks good. Now we agreed he'll probably come back for a full day tomorrow, do a little more finesse raking to, you know, just clean things up a bit. And then after that, he has a disc he's going to run on here, and that should help to smooth things out. So it took him about 5 hours to work on all this over here, and it should take him about 5 hours to do the other side. So the timing's real good, and whatever he doesn't get done today, he'll have time to do it tomorrow. Just thinking, boy, I got a lot of work ahead of me, because once he gets this all disked, there will still be a lot of palmettos that need to be picked up. Let's go see what our guy's doing over here now. I think he's finally moving that pile that he actually made over 2 years ago. This way, lane number 5 will go from east to west without a blockage, finally. He's moving the pile and putting it in the buffer for now. We'll actually sift through that later too, but that's more of a that's a whole nother project. Get a shot of this from the other side. I'm looking well, I'm looking west right now because you're looking at me, but we'll change this so you're looking east, that way. I know this tree here has kind of been in the way for a while because it blocks one of the little cross paths. I think he's going to be able to move that. I have a feeling. Our guy doing the root raking found us a little friend in that pile he was moving. It's gopher turtle. All right, I'm going to leave you be. Go find a different home, I guess. There's plenty of spaces around here for you. Yeah, you know, it's a shame. I don't like when animals get displaced as much as anybody else, but the good thing is he's got lots of different places to choose from here because we're not destroying all of the natural environment. Well, folks, that's going to do it for day number 1 of our root raking project. So my root raker guy, he's heading out now, and we're gonna just take a walk around and see what happened. I'm here in lane number 4, and here he widened it out just a little bit. This buffer was probably about 30 feet wide, so now it's 20 like it should be. He took care of removing the log that was across this path here. And then you probably saw this earlier. Well, maybe you did. I don't remember. He's got path number 5 or lane number 5 open now. So I'll go back towards the road so you can get a better vantage point. But looks good. chickens came out. Looks like they're scratching through the fresh soil. What's going on there, chickens? Find anything good? Yeah, you guys are going to be coming out on this pasture eventually too. Well, there's chickens all over the place. Okay, well, I'm up on the mound now. Funny thing was, I was just here. I wish I would have thought about it earlier. Stinking brain. It's not working very well today. All right, let's take a look. I feel a little bit like a drone being up here. I don't want to face the sun too much. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Well, I think we'll call it good for the day. I'm really tired and hungry. I've been picking up miscellaneous palmettos all day long, pretty much. Got a little bit of a headache too, so I think it's time to fill the old gut. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow for part 2 of phase 2. Did I happen to mention that this was phase 2 early in the video? Well, this is phase 2. Phase 1 is where we did the forestry mulching. The root raking is phase 2. So now you know. Okay. Bye.